Hello everybody and welcome to Mount & Blade Warband. This is the sequel to the original Mount & Blade, which I have played the hell out of, if I might say so myself, both in silent and commentary Let's Plays. I figured, what the heck, I've played it so much, I'm down with it. The sequel, it's time. So we're starting a new game in this, and hopefully I don't screw it up too much, as per usual. Welcome, adventurer, to Mount & Blade Warband. Before beginning the game, you must create your character, yada yada yada. Traditional medieval society typical of the game, war and politics are usually dominated by male members of the nobility. That does not, however, mean that you should not choose to play a female character or one who is not of noble birth. Male nobles may have a somewhat easier start, but women and commoners can attain all of the same goals, and in fact may have a much more interesting, if more challenging, early game. I'm a dude. I'm going to play my own gender. To each their own. You were born a few years ago in a land far away. My father was... let's see here. My father was an impoverished noble. You came into the world a son of declining nobility, owning only the house in which you lived. However, despite your family's hardships, they afforded you a good education and trained you from childhood for the rigors of aristocracy and life at court. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as a street urchin. Yeah, no thank you. I'm gonna be a craftsman's apprentice. As a boy growing out of childhood, you apprenticed with a local craftsman to learn a trade. After years of hard work and study under your new master, he promoted you to journeyman and employed you as a fully paid craftsman for as long as you wished to stay. Then, as a young adult, life changed as it always does. You became squire, a troubadour, a university student, a goods peddler, a smith, or a game poacher. I want to be a squire. I don't think I've done that so far. Through the distinction felt suddenly to you, somewhere along the way you had become a man, and the whole world seemed to change about you. When you were named squire to a noble at court, you practiced long hours with weapons, learning how to deal out hard knocks and how to take them too. You were instructed in your obligations to your lord and of your duties to those who might one day be your vassals. But in addition to learning the chivalric ideal, you also learned about the less uplifting side, old warrior stories of ruthless power politics, of betrayals and usurpations, of men who used guile as well as valor to achieve their aims. But soon everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision was personal revenge, lust of a loved one, wanderlust, being forced out of your home, lust for money and power. Let's go for personal revenge on this one. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. Still, it was not a difficult choice to leave. With the rage burning brightly in your heart, you wanted vengeance. You want justice. What was done to you cannot be undone, and these debts can only be paid in blood. Awesome stuff. You have been awarded with the right to carry a banner. Your banner will signify your status and bring you honor. Which banner do you want to choose? Got anything draconic in here somewhere? I like dragons. Where are all the dragons? That's kind of dragonish. And then, oh, here we go. Yeah. What will the game saving cost be? Realistic. Allow me to quit without saving. Yeah, should. Okay, now enter your name and distribute your attribute, skill, and weapon points. Fair enough. Okay, I want charisma, intelligence, strength. Go for more charisma on that one. Got 7 skill points. I'm throwing up my skill points in Iron Flesh. That's a 2 for now. Weapon Master. Can't get that any higher at this point. Shield. Yes. Looting is important. Management. First aid. Let's increase the level of the skill. Wound treatment does sound good, but I need tracking. So wound treatment will come next. I'm gonna pull a little bit different on this one and go for sword and shield, I think. So one-handed weapons. Pole arms. Yeah. Go for that in archery. Done. Am I good here? Am I good here? Oh yes, the name is Zan as per usual. Done. Where am I starting out? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about this part. First off, I'm a young guy. Okay, I also don't look like I really need to take a shit right now. Go for my natural hair color. No, not that red. A little bit darker. Yeah, that's more like it. Skin. Yada yada yada. I'm a little bit tan. Okay, do we have a little bit of tan there? No, there we go. That's pretty good. I don't want to be a monk. That is pretty good. I like that. Okay, go for that. Specific features. Jaw width. Can I smile? Can I smile or something? Nope, apparently not. Okay. My nose is not that large. Bridge a little bit. I distance. No, thank you. No, thank you. Stick it right there. Eye shape. Yeah, no. We're staying close to right there. Eyebrow height. Right there. Face depth. Gotta have some kind of definition there. There we go. That works. You hear about Calradia, a land torn between rival kingdoms battling each other for supremacy. A haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. In this land, which holds many great dangers and even greater opportunities, you believe you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally you hold the key to your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will, and that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you. Drawn by the stories you hear about Calradia and its kingdoms, you join a caravan. Jokala, sure, it's Kingdom of the Nords. Well, you know, the Nords is where I usually start out, so I'm gonna go with the Nords. You took passage with a trading longship, carrying gerfalcons from the furthest reaches of the north to be bartered for linen and wool. It sailed early in the season, but the master reckoned that the risks of drifting ice and later winter storms could be justified by arriving ahead of the sea raiders, who by April would be sailing forth from their island lairs to ravage Calradia's coasts. It was some relief when your ship came to sight of a delta of Vil and Bullock rivers, and a short while later rowed past tidal flats and coastal marshes to the city of Sargoth, home to the sea raiders' distant kinsmen, the Nordic lords, who a few generations ago had carved themselves a kingdom in this rich but troubled land. Awesome sauce. You are exhausted by the time you find the inn in Sargoth and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out onto the streets, which are still deserted. All of a sudden, you hear a sound that hears a beckon at the rest of Blade. Oh shit. Someone gonna try to assassinate me. Sword and shield it is. Don't you try anything, bitches. I'll bash your freaking face in. Ow! This is somewhat harder to control. There we go. Killed a bandit. Any more bandits? There's another bandit. Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. I'm not sure what we can say about the same for the street for the other fellow. That one less thief to trouble our streets at night. Although heaven knows he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening. Who are you, sir? And how do you have such a strange mustache? The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door for a while, checking the street, and then finally, convinced you have not been followed, comes near you to speak. Hello, sir. Now let me explain my proposition. We've always had brigands in the hills, driven to banditry by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town, looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers, fewer men to keep an eye on the streets. But I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls, who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. Oh shit. He's gonna loop me into this, isn't he? Yep, of course he is. I don't know what my brother was thinking, a lad from the prominent house, out alone after dark in times like these. Well, I suppose you were there too, but you're a stranger here, and didn't know how bad things have become. I am very smart. Are you calling me stupid? Duh. He had no such excuse, but he's family, so what can you do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can't protect your investments either, and I can't have that. No doubt the gang will soon send word about a ransom, but I don't care to pay it. You stingy bastard. So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with a blade, and more importantly, you must have a bit of a fire in your belly, or you wouldn't be coming to Calradia to seek your fortune. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party, track down these bandits to get to their lair, teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get my brother back safe. In return, you'll earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say? Yeah, sure, why not? Killing people. That's my favorite thing to do. Yep. You won't be able to do this by yourself, though. If you try and take the whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become the hunted. I'll warrant. You'll first want to round up a group of volunteers. There's always a few lads in the villages around here looking for a bit of work that they... entering the soil hauling water. Yeah, true. They'll follow you if you pay. So, take the purse of 100 dinars, consider an advance on your reward. Go round up the villages and use the money to hire some help. I'll reckon that you need at least 5 men to take on these bandits. 5? Yeah, no, more than that. More than that, actually. Alright, Sargoth. Oh, it's been a while. Things have changed. The terrain has changed. Oh my, well, yes. Yes, there are familiar places here. The water has come in a little bit. It's been a few years. Erosion and all that. Let's take a look at my character for now. Great statistics and all that. Done. Done. What do I have on me? A hunting crossbow, ragged leather jerkin, bolts. How much money do I have? No, I can't really afford much of anything. Okay. Let's head over to Fanata then. You are now viewing the overland map. Yep. I know how this works. I know how this works. There we go. Go to the village center. Atop my woefully bad horse. I got so used to my war horse in the other playthrough. This is gonna take a little bit of adjustment, I believe. You're the village elder, you're not even that old. Good day, sir, and welcome to Fanata. I'm the elder of this village. Any lads? Anyone interested? What? Any tasks? I don't have time for this. No, I'm sorry. They just want cattle. They all want freaking cattle. I'm not going to give them cattle. Let's go to Quinn. See if they have anybody who might be willing to join my ranks. Oh, look. Looters. That's a lot of sea raiders. Holy shit. 5. Done. Leave. Go to Kirin Castle before those guys can catch me. That's a lot of people. Approach the gates and hail the guard. Nope, leave. These bandits. I don't like the look of those bandits. They're all over the place over there. Leave me alone! Those are looters. That's 7. Oh gosh, no. Nope, sorry. Sorry, I'm going to Sargoth. Can't handle you. Armor merchant. Yes, I know everything about trade screens. Alright, I need... Leave. Can I take... No, I don't want to risk a group of that large this early on. Let's go scoot around here. Go to Vayig. Nah, Sea Raiders, F off. F off, Sea Raiders. I want nothing to do with you right now. Go to Vayajig and recruit some people. Then we can go back and fight those looters. There we go. Leave. Good. Party. How many do I got right now? I got 8 recruits. Great. Awesome sauce. Let's get them some experience now. Look for a smaller bandit party or something. There are a lot of them over here after all. They're swarming the area. They want my body. They want to capture me and trade me into enslavement or something like that. I'm not keen about it. Not really. Not at all. Should we head back to Sargoth? No, I want to fight someone first. Just gotta find someone first. Or I could camp for the night. Take an action. I don't have any books to read. Fair enough. Fair enough. Could be another door's locked. Oh yeah. Okay. Sweetness. Okay. It's daytime now. Let's find someone to kill. If I remember correctly, there were people over here, yeah? Yeah? Yes, no? No, no, they left. Well, dang it. Okay, fair enough. Those were peasants. Those weren't bandits. Farmers. Come on now. Show me some people to fight. I need to fight people. Volunteers? Ah, dang. Well, I've already asked here, so it's not surprising. Okay. Head back to that dude in Sargoth. See where these bandits might be. The tavern. Hello there. Mercenary horseman, I don't have the cash to pay you, I'm sorry.